10 signs inspiring leaders have. Welcome to our channel, The Enchanted Luxury Studio, where we talk about wealth and luxury. Do you ever wonder what makes the people you look up to stand out? What are the qualities they possess that keep them winning in life? Their legacy in the world is forever remembered because they managed to make an impact. The difference they contribute makes the world a better place. They single-handedly changed the trajectory of our history, and humanity will always be indebted to them. Effective leaders don't necessarily need to be known to make a difference and inspire better change. They have something in common that you can observe and learn to start your path to becoming one of them. Stay with us and we will show you 10 signs inspiring leaders have. Number 1, they want to change the world for the better. Imagine if no one fought the important battles of change. If no one pushes for dismantling social injustices, nothing will change and we'll be stuck in times of hate and misunderstandings. The freedom most of us are experiencing right now is a product of someone's vision that they fought for to be a reality. True leaders are not afraid to challenge the status quo if they know it is for the better. The world will continue to improve and benefit from leaders who act. Wanting change will eventually force us to do the necessary actions to implement it. Everything around us is a work in progress. Inspiring leaders know that we can still achieve better things, so they desire to see it before leaving the world. Number 2, they make their vision into reality. Inspiring leaders don't just dream of something better for our world and society. They also work hard to make their vision a reality. Imagine if Martin Luther King stopped in just, "I have a dream." If he didn't sacrifice and act, his vision would just remain a pipe dream. Inspiring visions are the starting point of change, but actions are the driving force that will trigger the shift. Popular world leaders are inspiring individuals because they contributed to our current reality. They didn't become a success by only envisioning. They needed to act and sacrifice a lot to make their dreams a reality today. They know that the things worth living for are worth sacrificing for. Number 3, they inspire excellence in others. What separates true leaders from bosses is their ability to inspire others to commit their best. Excellence should be contagious. True leaders can successfully encourage others to push themselves to reach their full potential. A community of individuals who realize their excellence is a force of positive change. When more people believe that they can make a difference, more reinforcement will aid the leader to implement his desired change. People who are passive and unaware of their excellence will remain like sheep and will fail to make a difference. Inspiring leaders will not only lead people, but will also teach them to run on their own. They are aware that for change to stay, even if they're gone, people around them should view themselves better. Number 4, they can gracefully handle conflicts. In a world full of varying opinions, conflict is inevitable in every situation. Effective leaders know how to handle conflict gracefully to prevent further disputes and hatred. He makes sure that every party is heard and considered before arriving at a decision. Even if conflicts are inevitable, true leaders know how to lessen the tension. At best, leaders manage to make conflict an advantage to their problem solving. The different perspectives of different people can offer solutions to arising problems. Instead of taking them as a disadvantage, leaders can make them useful. This way, all the parties feel accepted and beneficial to the movement. Number 5, they know how to listen. Part of the success of inspiring leaders is their ability to listen to everyone. They don't let themselves be stuck in just one perspective. Leaders know that the more people they listen to, the more they will learn. It does not necessarily mean that they always do what others suggest, but they make sure that they learn something every time. Constructive feedback is helpful for improvement. Instead of being offended, they take advantage of these pieces of advice to do better next time. Great leaders are not those who always know what to do, but those who always know when to listen. They are aware that to change the world, it will take many voices. If they only listen on their own, they will eventually fail. Inspiring leaders have a message to say, but they always have a million voices to listen to. Go ahead and get your favorite beverage and popcorn. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Number 6, they're not scared to be vulnerable. True courage is not measured through your lack of fear, but through your acceptance of vulnerability. Leaders are aware that when they start the course of change, they open themselves to more vulnerability. Fortunately, they're not scared to face them. They may not always know how to control every scenario that will happen in their lives, but they're always in control of their reactions. They do not fear failure, not because they're conceited, but because they know they'll be fine even if they fail on the first try. It's always an opportunity to improve. This courage is what makes them dependable in times of crisis. They are not afraid to give their best in difficult times, even if it makes them an easy target. Also, their courage to show their vulnerabilities makes it easier to connect with them. This makes them human and authentic. Number 7, they lead through example. Leaders will not be truly inspiring if they lead through words alone. Great people are in history because of what they did and not what they said. Words can start the movement, but only action will impact the outcome. We are motivated by their wise words, but they lead through example. Inspiring leaders act and people follow because their actions show sincerity and dedication. You can't demand change from others if you're not willing to demonstrate it first. If your driving force only relies on words, people might perceive you as a hypocrite. Bosses demand their subjects, but leaders lead their allies. Number 8, they produce the next generation of leaders. A sincere leader will transform his allies into future leaders too. Inspiring leaders effectively prepare others to lead because they are aware of their mortality. They know that even if they're gone, the fight for change needs to continue. They are humble enough to trust the younger generation to lead their future. So they make sure that when they're gone, others will be ready to step up and take their places. True leaders can spot potential leaders too. They start cultivating the natural leadership qualities of others once they observe great potential. Leaders are not insecure to share their spotlight. They always welcome companions and equals who share their vision and believe in their movement. Number 9, they utilize constructive feedback and criticism. One of the major hindrances to improvement is the lack of courage to accept constructive feedback and criticism. Feedback is a vital part of growth. Great leaders are aware of this, so instead of blocking and avoiding them, they utilize criticism to help themselves to be better leaders. In exchange, leaders are also generous with their constructive feedback. They are not harsh in offering criticisms. Instead, they give them with clear intent and a kind approach because their goal is to inspire improvement and not to humiliate and put down others. If true leaders give you constructive criticism, you will feel gratitude instead of anger. Number 10, they know their strengths and weaknesses. Self-reflection and awareness are necessary to lead other people. Inspiring leaders are aware of their strengths and weaknesses because they know that those are their constant guides to success. They take advantage of their strengths and manage their weaknesses by seeking the assistance of others. Leaders are not afraid of their weaknesses because they know that they will not let those bring their causes down. Being self-aware prepares them for the worst. They are less vulnerable to mistakes caused by recklessness because they know they are not perfect. Self-awareness reminds them to be careful. Thank you for spending some time with us today. We hope that this video helps you succeed on your path to a life of luxury. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.